Finally, someone had to do it. It had to be done. Tshabangu has been finally stopped. And this is the emergence of the constitution by the Triple C. And here are some of the things that has been said by the legal minds that are in Zimbabwe concerning this emergence of the new party, which has leaked and seemingly signed by the parliament. So, which means that it has been adopted by the parliament. Number one, it would allow Sengezo Tshabangu to not be able to make any more recalls because his position will be squashed. Triple C can simply squash that position because it's not there in the constitution. And number two, though there are other recalls or the court application that he had of going to the High Court to say he wants to stop the party, those people that have contested using the other party. How that will pan out, that's another story for another day. But let me just read to you these legal minds from Professor Jonathan Moyo and Bright Matebuka. Why did I pick these two? The first one being that Professor Jonathan Moyo has been a critic of Nelson Chamisa, and also on the other hand, Bright Matebuka is kind of like a fan of Nelson Chamisa, has been pro Chamisa. So at least you can have a balanced view. So let us listen to this delivery of how the law is going to work. Brighton Matebuka. It has to be looked at within the context of the party and a leader too desperate to avoid infiltration and costly splits, the likes of what you have seen previously in the current Tshabangu one as well. Number two, the question will be whether or not in seeking to preempt the menace, a proportionate balance has been struck between that and embracing constitutionalism via the enactment of constitution that is in line with international best practice and contains sufficient safeguards. Regrettably, should the copy that is circulated here be accurate, such a constitution would clearly fall far below international best practice. It inevitably creates avoidable reputational harm for the party and its leader. Thus, whilst the priority given to achieve survival and defeat infiltration or cost splits in an authoritarian environment is understandable and appropriate, unfortunately, not enough attention was paid to the importance of ensuring sufficient safeguards were also included to enhance transparency due process and the appearance of focusing too much power in the hands of one person. A much better balance could and have been struck. In addition to this, the criticism that would arise from the regime and its acolytes and other even well-meaning critics should and also ought to have been anticipated and also preempted. What appears to have happened is that perhaps fearing the above-cited ills, the process of coming up with constitution was done secretly by select few party officials with minimal consultation and plagued by time constraints and perhaps paranoia from fearing to encounter the ghost of regime's hand, with the end result being compromised and flawed skeletal constitution. These are all lessons that have to be mastered and mastered quickly. Scrutiny should always be anticipated, the worst of it and steps of it to be taken to deal with that ahead of time. Remember, it's a marathon, not... That is it. What do you make of this constitution? Does this mean that Tshabangu is now water under the bridge? And does this mean that there is no more drama in the Triple C party? I'd love to hear your thoughts, and I'll see you on the next one.